Hey everyone, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra here at C2 Tactical, the 338 Club with the Range Monkey.
Hello.
And the Range Monkey today, we are going to work on our elbows and how our elbows are going to help us control recoil and run the gun better. Palm pepper spray has recently reformulated for even more effect when you bless the deserving with the hot sauce. Palm is what I use between a harsh word and a gun and encourage everyone to do likewise. So here's a big difference, right? We've been talking about this. Natalie, you're a good shooter, right? So when somebody goes, well, she's so new and she's little and she's young. Yeah, but she can pass the FBI pistol qual. Can you? If you can't, you got no right to be giving her a hard time about anything. If you can, then you know, hey, that's a good standard to get to, especially as a fairly new shooter. So we're going to work on something today. Last time we worked on our stance and kind of thinking through where can I kind of get optimal recoil control that the gun's not going to push me, right? And now we want to start thinking about not just our stance being advantageous for us, but now we're going to work on our elbows. And in particular, I see this, a lot of new shooters do this, and we all kind of run this problem, and especially because you're young, okay? And young people do this all the time. And I say that, I know, look at all this gray. Look at all the gray in my beard, right? I had a friend who's been a friend for like 10 years, saw some recent pictures of me and was like, whoa, dude, a lot of gray in the beard. And I was like, my children give it to me. It's genetic, right? Anyways, when you start getting a little older, you would never lock your elbows out, because all the old people that are watching today, if you're over 40 years old, you go, amen. You know why? Because your freaking elbows hurt. That's why. But when you're young, that doesn't happen. What I see people tend to do is they tend to push out here and they get their elbows locked out here like this, because they kind of want that gun to be as far away from them as they can, okay? But here's the thing. If you do that, go ahead and step here and turn towards me, right? So you're going to put your finger gun out, right? Like we're used to. Let's turn our feet, our toes, widen out our stance just a skosh so that we're feeling like we're nice and stable, okay? Finger guns up. Now if we lock, see how this right elbow is fairly close to locked? Okay, so I'm just going to give you some recoil, and you can feel that. Now I'm not, there you go. See, now she's like, no, I'm going to resist. Yeah. Cool. Okay, good. Now what I want you to do is I want you to just think about just if you lock those suckers out, watch. So now what you had it a minute ago. If I lock those out, why are you laughing? Because you're like, I can't resist, right?
Really
right. Hard. Okay, point your toes towards me again. Now, that's all I want, is just a little bit of bend, okay? It doesn't have to be a ton. So I know some people, they really bend and they're like this, and you go, not so good. In all reality, from a physics perspective, if my elbow gets inside 90 degrees, I really lose the ability to push with it, all right? Because my triceps won't engage. But just a little bit of bend is all it takes. And when I have that and I decide I'm going to resist, so here comes some recoil your way. Feel how much better that is for you. And I'm pushing you harder than a 9mm is going to, okay? But I'm really giving you some push.
Yeah.
Now, here's something for you to experiment with. If I turn these elbows out, right? So I know some people, what they'll do is they'll drive this way and then they'll kick those elbows out this way. It's part of this, what we call a tactical turtle. I'm just teaching it to you because you're going to see it at the range you're working at when dudes are being tactical, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to hunch like this and get their head forward and get their elbows out like this in this tactical turtle. Yep. Yeah, you see it. Okay.
I've seen it.
So finger guns up. Now, if you do that, right? So if I sit back here like this, okay, fine, and I go, that's where it pushes you. Now, let's do the opposite instead. I'm going to push down on the elbows just a little bit, right? So that they're moving in that direction, and I'm keeping my head up.
Yeah.
Do you feel the difference there?
Yeah.
Now, here's the big difference, and here's why this is a big difference, is that what tends to happen when I pull my elbows up is it pulls my head down. And what I want you to feel is this. We're going to use our bench here again, right, to feel this. Or I can use a finger gun. So let's use a finger gun so that they can see at home a little bit. Take a step back so that we're in the center of the camera a little bit. Okay, so now what I want you to do is, this is up here, and I want you to duck your head forward and look through the top of your eyes, and I'm going to give you some recoil here to resist, okay, some push. That's how much you can resist, all right? So again, let's do that again. You're going to do your best. Good, that's how much you can resist, and that's fine. Okay. Now what I want you to do is, instead of this, I want you to pick your head up and be nice and nice neutral posture. See how she picked her head up to a nice neutral posture? And now I'm going to give you that same... Yeah. What did you find?
It's way easier when you have your head picked up.
No, so now somebody's going to say, oh, it was a parlor trick. It was hypnosis. Try it again. Okay. So now head up, nice. Okay. Now, same thing. Put the shit up. Dip your head forward and see. Come on, try again. Dip it forward. What happened?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what happened. When I take my spine out of its natural alignment, I lose a significant portion of my available strength.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one of the reasons that we don't teach that push down when you're looking through the top of your eyelids anymore. You're looking through the top of your eyes. Nope. I want you to keep your head up. Bring the gun to you, and then when you think about gripping, the other part of grip, right? Remember we've talked about the pinkies being so important? Is that when we do that, if I tilt my elbows up, watch what it does to my pinkies when I tilt my elbows up.
Oh yeah.
It opens them, makes it much harder to grip firmly. If I think, and I'm not thinking about this, I'm not tucking way down like this, but I'm just thinking down a little bit. See what it did to my pinkies? It actually cambered them in a little bit and let me grip a little harder. So let's let her shoot it and try it out. All right, so all you're gonna do now is again, so point your toes, head, shoulders, knees, and toes like we did last week, okay? So up at the target, go ahead and drive the gun up. Now, whatever you were normally doing, don't think about it for a minute, just go ahead and shoot like twice. I just want you to feel kind of what it feels like. Good. Okay, now, see, can you feel the fact that your head is over to the side just a little bit, Natalie?
I can, yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to just pick your head up nice and stable, right? So you're thinking about, I have excellent posture.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now bring the gun up to you. Keep your head nice and upright. I want you to think about relaxing your shoulders back here just a little bit. Good. Bend just a skosh and the elbows downward. Good. Now, nice firm tight grip. Go ahead and take a couple and see what you find there. Nice firm grip. Now, pick your head up again. Think about this. I'm holding you up by the kitty ears. Okay. Go ahead and put the gun back down. Thoughts?
Well, they're a lot more accurate when when you're holding me up.
Yeah, when I put the kitty ears up, right? It's that thing when I think about nice upright posture. Now, I'm going to tell all of you, just like I'm going to tell you, you're going to hear the tactical dudes at the range. They're going to say, well, yeah, but you're never going to be in a stance when you're actually shooting. You're going to be dynamic and moving. You're not wrong there, but if I don't teach myself to actually stand and do the best I can for shooting, because when it comes time to shoot somebody, what do I want to do? Do I want to be like thinking about shooting accurately or quickly, or do I want to think about, don't kill me, right? Yeah, okay, so if I don't train myself to do it without thinking, then I won't do it when the time comes, okay? Right. So when it's time to shoot somebody, I need to see as best I can, and I need to be able to control that recoil as best I can. So on this particular one, here's what I want you to do. This is the Adventures of the Range Monkey today. We're gonna work on keeping that nice upright posture, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, okay? It's pointed towards the target, nice upright posture, drive the gun out in front of us, a little bit of bend in our elbows, and that'll let us control recoil as best we can. Do it some more?
All right.
Let's do it. So again, here's what I want you to really think about, right? So if you dip your head like you're kind of into a couple and you kind of go over side and do that, and just feel, and then what you're really thinking about is, what is this gun making me do when the gun goes off? Does that make sense?
So you want me to do the tactical?
Yeah, try one or two the old way, right?
Oh, yeah. Kill shot.
All right, so now pick your head up. Heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. Is your toe pointed towards target, your back one?
Yeah.
Good. Nice upright posture. Thinking about on the balls of your feet. I'm just going to nudge you forward, skosh, right? Okay, good. Okay, bring that gun up to you now.
Okay.
You're good. There was the one. Did you feel that come back?
Yeah.
Did you feel that second to last one really, that last two, when you really said no, grip the gun, and it went bang and came right back?
Yeah.
Rather than bang, okay, here we go, right?
Yeah.
Reload it again. I want to see you do that a couple more times, because that's where the change went. When that second to last one you felt, and you went, oh, dang, my front sight came back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that a couple more times. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, elbows bent, skosh, head nice and upright, very good. No, I think you, yeah, just go. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, head up, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, good. Oh, there we go. Drive that, go. See, there it is. You feel it?
Yeah.
All right, you're out. There it was, right at the last minute. You got it, right?
Yep.
Yep, and once you feel that, once you see it, once you can see it in your sights, the one thing I can never do for you, I can't see through your eyes, right?
Yeah.
And that first time where it goes, there it is, boom, oh man, my front sight just came back super fast. Boom, you got it. Good job, kick butt. Hopefully it'll help you guys as well.